Uh, hey, everybody. This is me walking through the park early in the morning before I hit my shift. Hitting the shift and doing what I have to do. I watched this video from the Philip Scott show. I don't call him out because he's talking about the way, well, his son, talking about it should be illegal for gender reassignment surgery until you turn 18 and all of that other bullshit. But that must to say, I'm gonna get on the merit of this conversation. I believe that Phil from the African Diaspora News Channel is a homophobe and a transphobic because he spilled views on the LGBT community saying that it's wrong and it's this and it's that. I believe that he is a homophobic, transphobic bigot. Yeah, I said it. Homophobic, transphobic, bigot. I'm going to say it again, and you can read my lips. Homophobic, transphobic, bigot. You talking about, oh, it doesn't, you have that in the continent of Africa. If you're so great on the continent of Africa, what you need to do, bruh, is to go and live there and don't come back to the United States. Bruh. You sitting here, you sitting here condemning the man for what he doing. If that's what his son wants to do, that's what his son wants to do. It's more child abuse if you don't let your son try to do it because that's what it is. I'm a child development major. Still, you don't understand. You don't understand. And I'm gonna say it like this. You don't. You don't understand the community. All you think about it is immoral. It is wrong. Okay, that's your belief. And I'm not going to take your belief away from you. But you believe in people should not have a right to love who they love. That's the problem that I have. I'm a straight man. Before you try to say that I'm part of the LGBT community, no. I'm a straight man with a woman. I just an ally to them because of the fact of the matter is they getting marginalized. And then you talk about, oh, Barack Obama did nothing for the black community. I'm gonna say it like this: Congress. What we have in Congress? Did we have a Democratic Congress in a Democratic a Senate? No, we didn't. Asshole. You talk about, oh, you didn't do nothing for black people. We voted here, we did something more for them than you did for black people. You whining. President's gonna. Here's the thing, Phil. President gonna say what they're gonna say to get in. The question is they gonna do what they say when they get in, and 80 to 90% of the time, it's gonna be a no. So you should have known that when you voted for him. I think Obama did a good job for everybody. For everybody. You sitting over here, you sitting over here, you sitting over here talking bad about the man. He got us out of the recession, bruh. You talking about, oh, in the continent of Africa, in the continent of Africa, they don't believe in homosexuality. They bigots too. The people in Africa are bigots. They are bigots and they are homophobe and they are transphobic. I have my passport, but I'm not gonna go to the continent because I believe everybody should love who they want to love. You talking about, oh, it's child abuse. You are a Republican. And I go get you mad because you say you don't side with politics. What it is, you're a Republican. You are a motherfucking Republican. You are a Republican because of the fact of the matter that your views is relying with the Republican Party. America is not Babylon, like you say, and they not gonna get pedophilia. You believe that a gay person would do pedophilia, but it's not the case. It's more it's more of a straight heterosexual person that does pedophilia than gay people. You don't see no you I'm gonna ask you this, bruh. When you see people that do pedophilia, is a man, is a straight man that have a house, that have a car, that have a wife, and have kids, or just have a wife, doesn't have kids. You sitting here saying all of this shit, and I've been listening to your side comment that you said about the way parenting, motherfucker. He gonna do it because he loves his kid. If you don't understand it, oh well, it's not for you to understand. If he feed him, clothing him, putting clothes on his back, putting food on the table, putting making sure that he get a proper, making sure his child get a proper education, that's all you should be worried about. But instead, you making this into a fucking agenda. Oh, it's an agenda. Teach your kid about your values, but don't be a bit surprised if your kid turn out like that. For bigots like that, for bigots, it gonna happen close to home. It gonna be one day. It gonna be one day the child come up to her and say, "You know what, Dad? I'm gay. You know what, Dad? I like women." What you gonna do after that? Are you gonna kick your daughter out of the house? Yeah, I'm going there because you went there. You talking about, oh, man should be man and women should be women. Man should be man and women. That's correct. But if they have brain chemistry. If you look at the biology of it, they brain chemistry. If they have more like to be a man, they're gonna be a man. If they have more like to be a woman, they're gonna be a woman. You sitting up here on your fucking high horse talking about, ooh, little Dwayne Wade is a bad. You basically say Dwayne Wade is a bad parent. Y'all sticking up for him because he ain't doing nothing abusive. You sitting up here on your motherfucking high horse. You're a fucking high horse, motherfucker. You sitting up here on your fucking high horse, and you thinking that the world should be this utopia, that gay should be this. You, Phil, you are a transphobe bigot. You are a homophobe bigot. I'm tired of these motherfuckers coming around in this world. You thinking about, oh, I going to heaven because God said I'm gonna go to heaven. No, motherfucker, you're not going to heaven. You're gonna go to a special place. You're gonna go with a fiery brimstone. You're gonna go to hell. You're gonna go straight to hell because you judging motherfuckers. You sitting up here being a moral judge because you said America's gonna allow pedophilia. What's your fucking proof? What's your citation? What's your news article? Unless I have that, shut the fuck up. You sitting up here saying that it's not normal. You are a bigot and a transphobic, homophobe bigot. And you're gonna always be that. Fuck out of here with this shit. I'm out.